But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
Welcome to another shit show on the Bikers Lifestyle Podcast with your host, Dirty and Tank.
Well, away we go, I guess. So, come on. You started up there?
Might as well. What do you mean? You can start. Okay.
Oh, fucking right on.
We never really started.
No, we never really do because we have an intro now.
We do.
We used to, and we're recording.
Yeah, everything you say now is... What names do we use? Because sometimes people have special names.
Yes.
Because this is going to go on the internet forever. Like, we can't take it off once it's up. I'm not even kidding.
Internetarchives.org. So Cher Bear and Amy, what's your...
Amy.
You don't have a road name yet?
Well, Chop gave me one.
Okay, what's that?
Hollywood.
Oh, that's right, Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he...
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
Sitting here with Cher Bear and Hollywood.
I'm thinking I'm going to get it embroidered on in the colors instead of... Because I already did this embroidered, so...
It's like 1,000,000 degrees in here.
It is a little warm. I'm not shitting you. It is.
All right.
Well, we're sitting here with Stilettos and Steel, the ladies from
Stilettos
Rock County.
on steel.
Stilettos on. See, I knew it.
Wow, you fucked it up already.
I actually went to their website and looked up some shit too.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're from the Rock County chapter.
Yep.
And like I had said earlier, the women's motorcycling represents the #1 growth industry area in motorcycling today.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Well, so, tell us about Stilettos on Steel.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Is it, well, okay, let's start from the beginning. Do you have to be a woman to join Stilettos on Steel, or is it open to everybody?
You have to be a woman.
Oh, you sexist. You sexist.
And you have to ride 2 wheels of any kind, or 3 wheels. It cannot be like, one of those...
One of those things.
Oh, the Can-Am Spiders?
No, you can have a Can-Am Spider. It's the car type. Slingshot.
Slingshot.
Thank you.
Those aren't motorcycles.
No, those are
No,
motorcycles.
You
no.
have a steering wheel and brake pedal and
Exactly.
gas and sit side by side.
That's why we don't accept them.
Good.
But it doesn't have to be a Harley. It can be a crotch rocket, like she rides. It could be a Honda. It can be a Yamaha.
So you're
Whatever.
not brand sensitive.
Right.
Huh, we
So,
are.
well, as long as it's
Right, I
American
know,
made.
yeah.
As long as it's American made, yeah.
So, what's the process to become a Stilettos on Steel for a woman? Is it just...
You just go on the site and you can register. There's no probation period or anything like that. It's like $40 a year.
Oh, wow.
A year.
Yep,
Wow.
a year.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Pretty cheap.
it. And we have a site that you can order clothing with and some patches. Most of my patches I got from Amazon.
There you go.
Now, I noticed you started in 2010 in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yes.
It did.
Yep,
So kind of close to home there.
yep,
And I think I counted 22 states with like 104 chapters.
yes.
Wow.
I mean, that's huge growth
And
in
Rock
10 years.
Rock County is the newest chapter.
The newest chapter.
The newest chapter. Yep.
Huh. Wow. So, I mean, do you guys get together for a big national run or?
Yep. We did a woman's ride. What day was that?
That's a lot of estrogen.
May 1st.
It was May 1st. We went up to Ripon, Wisconsin.
I always thought it was Ripon, but Ripon, okay.
Very windy day, 25-mile-an-hour winds, and we did it.
Sure did.
It sucked.
I
For
myself,
riding sideways,
I
I know I
rode through
was.
the treacherous grass clippings today.
Oh,
It
jeez.
was awful. I made it
You
through.
survived?
I survived. It was awful.
I don't know how you did it. How'd you do it?
Yeah, it was very careful. It was
We got to
touch
get
and
you
go.
a patch.
Yeah, right. I
You
made it
survived the
through treacherous-
grass clippings.
the grass-
of
I want to see that
2021.
patch the next time I see you.
Yeah, you'll never see that one. I don't really give a fuck about that. Because we ride through anything, basically.
Wow.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what type of things does Stilettos on Steel do?
We do weeknight rides during the riding season. Like tonight, we're gonna go do a weeknight ride. It's probably just gonna be the two of us, me and Gigi over
Silent
there.
partner over there doesn't want to get on.
Yeah, my silent partner.
Sergeant at Arms. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, keeping an eye on everything, making sure we don't say anything we shouldn't.
Yep, and like
We will.
with me on the regional coordinator, I plan other rides. Like we got another ride that's coming up that we're meeting another chapter out of Madison East, I believe, and we're just meeting in Edgerton. Just take some back roads, and then I'm also planning a ride up to Big Hill, or not Big Hill, Holy Hill. Holy Hill.
I've been up there.
Yep, I just got to plan pre-ride the route first.
It's nice riding up through there.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really nice.
Real
So
good.
I'm hoping
Oh, wow.
I got quite a few girls going.
Yeah.
I hope I
And the
can go.
Rock County chapter's up to 18 girls.
Wow.
Yep.
So now, is it? Do you have a purpose? Like, is there a mission statement for?
Just empowering women to get off the back seat and ride their own.
Well,
That's
And
a-
ride safe.
my
Yes,
wife she has
right,
her
see.
own.
You know, that's
I used to ride on the back of my husband's bike for many
She
years.
likes to be on the back of mine. She doesn't like to ride her own.
I like having control. I can't ride on the back.
I tried
Me
riding
neither.
on the back another
I
time.
don't either. Yeah, I agree.
I just can't do it no more. I just like the freedom.
I did ride once on the back with a girl. Ride. She was in front.
I've rode some men on the back of my
But
bike.
I had a purpose in mind. She, we worked together. This was years ago, and she kept on telling me how she cleaned her house naked.
Oh,
and
geez.
I told her I wanted to help. And she said, "Well, I'll bring you over there, but you got to ride back on my motorcycle." And I was like, "I am in." And that house got clean. Anyway, probably see the stripper pole behind us there. Amy, you want to talk about that? How that came about?
Some people need to tone in awesome ways, and the pole is an awesome way to tone.
Oh, is that what that's okay?
in these
It
trying
is.
times, it's best to keep your physical fitness up.
You have
Yes.
to,
You know.
especially if you're going to control a motorcycle. Because what if you like hit some gravel and your ass end slips out?
Or the
I don't want to
dreaded
go
grass
down.
clippings,
Or
yeah.
the grass clippings,
Grass
exactly.
clippings on a motherfucker.
And I'll tell you, when I first started riding on the freeway, and a lot of people won't even ride on the freeway because it's so tough on your muscles. But I learned that if you don't have any shoulder and upper arm strength, you better get your ass off of that freaking freeway
You'll find out real quick where you got to
it'll
build them.
eat you alive. But
Yeah.
yeah, and that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, when I got here, the stripper pole was up right about where you ladies were sitting. It was like a jar of KY back there. And I'm like,
Jesus.
probably isn't the best message we're going to be sending today. And like this
That brings us to our next sponsor, KY Jelly.
KY jelly. That's
For
right,
those
that's
intimate
right.
moments.
That's right.
Or when you need to stick the pole in the hole.
There you have it.
There you have it, right there from Amy to Hollywood.
KY Jelly.
KY jelly. That's
When you
right.
need to stick the pole in the hole.
So what message do you have for new lady riders that are just starting out? Like, what's your process?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, on their website, they talk about taking young riders and they want to try to, well, they
Mold them.
put, like give them hints and help them along.
I could kind of
Give her
speak to that
pointers.
because, like Sherry, when I went on my first ride, she was very awesome about asking me, like, how are you feeling? Are we going too fast? Are we going too slow? And like just kind of helping you get into that that comfortableness of riding with other people, especially if you haven't rode with other people, or sometimes if you ride with certain bike clubs, they ride side by side. Versus the stilettos always do staggered, which is supposed to be more safe. So what is that?
Sorry.
It's okay. We're not professional.
No. If you've seen any of our episodes, you will notice we are not.
But
professional.
KY Jelly just dropped us as a sponsor, so
Right,
thanks for
I
that.
know. Yeah, wow.
No, please go ahead with side by side or staggered.
Yeah, but they promote more of like the staggered. And,
We ride staggered like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and then I think it was more of like the safety aspect, and then learning your own pace and them being able to slow down and let you
And we
kinda
do the
gain
hand
that.
signals and
Yeah.
No, I think it's a good idea because, like, I've noticed it's weird because when I'm not that old, but I'm pretty old.
You're
like,
old.
I'm pretty old. And I noticed, like, in the past, I'd say 15 years, I've seen more women on bikes than I have ever before. Like,
Same.
before, like, early 2000s, late 90s or whatever, when I was getting into bikes and shit, like, it was rare to see a chick on a bike. I remember.
Unless they were on the back.
Well, I mean, there was like this one girl in town that rode a pink 900 RR that was lowered and stretched. And
Oh,
it was
yeah, I know who you're talking
exactly.
about.
See, everybody. Oh, yeah, I know what
her.
you're talking about. Yeah, because it was so
She was
rare
like
to
the
see her
one,
out and about.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the one chick. I'm like, oh, did you see that? Yeah. And now it's like a quarter of the bikes I see on the road are piloted by women.
Yep.
It's like.
Kind of empowering for us because
Well,
we
what
can.
do you think started that? Like, what happened? Did they
For
just?
me, it was I just wanted serenity and freedom, and the only
Freedom.
way I could get away and have my freedom with nobody telling me what I could or couldn't do.
And for
On
me,
the
it was it's the wind therapy. I didn't have to wait for my husband to get home or this and that. I just jump on my bike and go.
Or on a hot, sticky day like today, and you're like, oh, this is too much, and you can't, go to a pool or a lake or a river, and you like jump on your bike and go for a ride
Yeah,
out in
get
the
the air
country.
conditioning
Oh,
going.
it's wonderful. It's like the
That
best thing
central
ever.
air.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
So talk about your first experience on a motorcycle. I mean, so Holly would, you decide to get on the bike and ride. Do you have anything
Amy
memorable?
would.
Amy would. There you go.
My very first experience, I was leaving the dealership with my brand new Kawasaki, and I asked the guy that sold it to me, I was just like, so how many people, when they've never been on a motorcycle before, buy a new one and ride it home and crash it before they get home? He tells me 75% of people crash their bike.
outstanding.
I was like, oh my gosh. So I looked at him, I was like, well, let's hope my 10 years of dirt bike experience speaks for something on the road. And I was like, I'm out, and I made it home. I haven't
So you
crashed.
rode dirt bikes
Never laid
before
it down.
street bikes.
Yes.
Okay.
I recommend that to anybody.
But that
who's
was
gonna
my
get on a
first
motorcycle.
street bike ever. First time
Oh.
on.
It's all the same. It all transfers over, I
It
think.
sure does. It saved myself from
Yeah,
wiping out.
ABATE statistics show that the majority of the crashes that happen are usually within 90 days of somebody getting their first motorcycle.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I'm like almost 10,000 miles in, and it's only been a year.
Well, there you go, man. Pound the
good.
fucking pavement.
I've been
you know?
riding for about 5 years.
And you said you were riding on the back of your husband's bike,
Yep.
and now you're riding on your own, so you decided to take that venture yourself.
Yep. I'm on my 4th bike. I started
wow.
on a Suzuki Intruder.
Yeah, nice bikes.
Yep. I
1500?
had my temps and rode down to Poopies in
Nice.
Savannah, Illinois.
There you go.
It was a little freaked out, but I did it
Did you do it by yourself or with a group?
with a group. Gigi back there was with me.
Nice.
Not on her own, though.
So that was like you went full board, like got a
Yep.
motorcycle and then jumped right into the group.
Yep.
Yeah, some people
Pretty
don't
much.
do that. Some people like they got to like ride around their neighborhood and then.
I had a
ride
pretty
around
good
their block
teacher.
and-
I had a pretty good teacher.
I didn't almost fall over. Shut up.
Wow.
Nobody's spilled his drink.
Yeah, Dirty does his own stunts too. People just to let you know.
It didn't wheel as much as I thought it would. The chair.
Anyway. you were
Anyways,
saying-
what were you saying?
I had a really good teacher.
KY jelly for those times where you need to stick the pole in the hole. Go ahead. What were you saying? We bring you through your thought.
Oh, boy.
Well, he got you there, huh?
Yeah.
Good thing you two know each other. Huh?
I know, right?
Anyway, you were saying. before we rudely
My husband
interrupted
taught me how to ride the motorcycle. He took me down to Rockport Pool Park
Yep.
parking lot.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's on an 883. It was my sister-in-law's bike.
Nice.
A little too small for me because it was really lowered. But that's how I learned. And I know how to drive a stick shift, so I already knew the
The
concept.
concept, yeah,
Yep.
that helps. Yeah, I brought my wife out and did the same thing, brought her to a school parking lot.
Yep.
Made sure part of the parking lot was on a hill. And then I got her at the bottom of the hill and then made her use the clutch, go up the hill, then I'd have her stop on the hill. I told her, I said, by the end of this session, you're going to hate me. And she was quite angry with me by the end of that.
I feel like I did all mine unorthodox.
How do you?
I never practiced or learned or did anything. I literally just went and bought my
So
motorcycle.
what you're saying is
and
you're a
I
liability on the
drove
road.
away.
Is that what you're saying?
I might be.
No, fuck it. Just send it. Just
I might be
send
that
it.
little punk that drives past with their hot pink lights and says, "You're going too fucking slow, so I'm gonna zip around."
I
you."
hate people that do the speed limit. My God.
I don't do the speed limit.
I don't
Not
either.
on my motorcycle. I think that's my favorite part is bobbing and weaving the traffic because everybody's going so slow or they're slamming on their brakes or they're not paying attention and you're just like, seriously, can we just get point A to point B?
I always do the speed limit. I don't know what you rule breakers are talking about. adhere to all
I'm with
safety.
you on that.
Yep, all the laws, all the safety guidelines. Always wear a helmet, and yeah,
You do?
no,
I know you don't.
no.
We just have it strapped somewhere.
What's that? The helmet? Yeah, well, it's at home. You know,
I mean,
in
I
its
have
bag.
mine too.
I don't want it to get dusty. But so you guys were doing a car wash the other day, raising money.
Yes.
What was that for?
Badger Camp.
Badger Camp. What's Badger Camp?
Badger Camp is a program that it's like $1,000 per kid, and we raise money to send these children with disabilities to camp for a week.
That's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
So we go around raising money, collecting donations. We have our big doings August. It's the last Saturday in August, where there'll be a silent auction, there'll be a band and everything, some games,
Where's
a
this at?
ride. Judah,
Judah, Wisconsin?
yes.
The old Freddy's Last Chance there.
TNT's Last Chance.
Well, and then
It's
now
called-
there's only one bar. Oh, it's 2 bars in Judah, but
Right,
one in
it's
Judah
called
proper.
Tug's Bar and Grill, I believe now.
Okay.
So it used to be TNT's Last Chance Saloon.
Yeah, and then it was Freddy's before that.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, for years.
Yep, it happens all right there.
When is that?
The last Saturday of August,
And you have posters and stuff. And
I will be, yes.
That'd be,
The 28th, 27th,
I guess, the 28th.
28th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that you think you're right.
yeah. So you have the Facebook page for the whole thing, or just your chapter, or
Do we have a
Yeah,
Facebook page for our chapter? Or?
yeah. We like to do the link thing, and get people out there. They can check you guys out and see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have we'll be sharing the posters and stuff all over Facebook. Just we haven't gotten them yet.
No, I
They're
get
working.
time.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
working on it.
So we're having a big run coming up in 2 weeks, right?
Next week.
Well, yeah, this weekend. Yeah, it's next
Strip poker
weekend.
run.
The
Next
strip poker
weekend.
run.
I know, we'll be
Yeah,
there.
we got a strip pole and everything.
I know, we'll be there.
KY
About
Jelly.
Yep,
jumping
we're all
on the
going.
stripper poles at the other places
Probably
we go.
not all of us stilettos, but there's going to be a big chunk of
Well, and
stilettos.
this year, Brother Dirty made sure it was female friendly because we're
I
ended
know,
up
I
at the
saw
Sugar Shack.
that.
Yep,
That's
it ends
right.
at the Sugar Shack.
So-
there's wangs upstairs.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep. Swinging Johnson's
Said
upstairs.
this before, and I'm going to say it again. Just because there's wings upstairs, why can't
You
females
can.
just
I'm
go
just
to
saying.
the
It's,
females?
you can.
I-
The
It
first
sucks me
two.
about a guy. Like,
Have you ever been on the
I
strip poker run?
agree, but
no, but I haven't. I've
I've
seen
been
a
on
man
one.
stripper either. That
I
kinda
wasn't
scares
riding
me.
my own yet, but me and my husband went to one of your guys' strip poker runs. It was a
Did
blast.
we behave ourselves?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Was it the one when somebody died?
Oh,
Oh, we've had
Yeah.
a lot of interesting things happen on our strip club.
Somebody died.
Yeah, to say the least. Yes, yeah. Guy suicided right in front of us.
what?
yeah,
Oh,
he
it wasn't
went
that-
head on into a semi.
Yeah, right in front of the
Yeah.
Vegas Club. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I wrote a whole letter. Was all over social media. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
crazy.
had nothing to do
No,
with
we
the
weren't
run,
on
by
that
the way.
one.
Nothing to do it. We had just gotten there, and then like 5 minutes later, and man, boom!
Well, let's just hope
We had
that-
one of our club brothers is a paramedic, and some of the guys from a fireman club were there too. And
Fire and Iron.
Fire and Iron, yep. And they had the scene contained before the sheriffs ever even showed up.
Yeah, we had.
Wow.
Yeah, before
We had it policed,
Yeah.
contained, traffic routed, the whole deal.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was pretty nuts. Road got shut off, and then we brought the pack. The cops got the road blocked off the other end, and I was doing chase running ahead of time to let the other places know we were at. So,
Right.
He's like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be coming through there." I'm like, "We were already there, man. We're at the strip club. It's going to be about 150 bikes coming through here pretty soon." But either way, we have a lot of fun on it, and
it's not boring.
No,
never
it's not
boring.
It's
boring.
not boring.
We went, it was quite a few years ago when we went. We had a good time.
it rained like a motherfucker.
Nope.
Oh, because we've had that too. Like
Right,
biblical
Gigi?
rain or shine.
We had a real
Oh,
good
you're
time,
right.
didn't we?
Rain or
Yeah, it was a
shine.
real
Yeah.
good time.
Well, that's just it. It's whenever it rains like out of fucking nowhere.
Like Noah and the
and
ark
then it's
goes
fine
by.
again.
I mean,
yeah,
it's like,
it's
bad.
so weird. It's like a biblical storm for like 20 minutes.
Maybe
And then
it's
it's fine.
happy tears because people upstairs know that you guys are seeing naked women or something. I don't know.
I'm happy.
I don't know.
Well, we showed up at the show palace, and it was like a Chinese laundry out. Not that there's any problem with the Chinese. Did you get that, Zucker? Okay. Chinese laundry. Everybody's pulling their boots out and dumping water out and taking clothes off. It was not. We were soaked to the skin.
Oh, wow.
It was cool. You ladies ride in the rain, rain or shine?
I have. I don't like it, but I have.
Riding in the rain sucks. I don't care what anybody says. It sucks. I try not to. But
I don't check the weather. That's my default.
We check the weather.
no, I'm a fucking meteorologist when fucking it's riding season. I'm like fucking.
It's gonna rain.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the radar like, well, that cell's not gonna reach us until until at least 7 o'clock. So we're good. I hate riding in the fucking rain. I've done it. I'll do it, but I hate it so much.
It is a
Pins and
pain in the
needles.
ass.
I hate it so much.
It's always funny, you're out at some bar, like in, middle of nowhere, and like then suddenly it'll be like this mass exodus of bikers, and it's like, oh fuck, there it is,
Yep.
the bug out time, and everybody's getting gone. But we're the type of guys when we do our runs where it's raining and we leave, and a lot of places, they'll ride in the rain, but they won't leave in the rain. We leave in the rain.
Right.
Well, I mean, shit, when we're doing like our own deal, like, we'll fucking take off in the rain, no fucking problem. 45. Well, I mean, I've ridden to Louisville, Kentucky, and when we fucking left Wisconsin, it was 45 and raining. You know what I mean?
It's about what it was when we left Louisville to come back home, too.
Yeah, exactly. It's, you got to do what you got to do. But as far as like, do I like it? Fuck no. I hate riding in the fucking rain.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's just
I've done it, but...
we're in a pack going like 80, 85 miles an hour down the highway in the rain, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Fun times.
It's an adventure.
Yeah. So what else about you ladies? I mean, you're all pretty tight as a group, chapter, or...
I think my chapter's a pretty good chapter. There's also Greene County chapter. That's the chapter I was in before I created Rock County. It was co-RC for Greene County. They're a little bit smaller. They're out by Monroe and stuff. But I think
flex
our
right there.
Huh?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I think our chapter's pretty tight.
Yeah.
All the girls are great. Get along. There's a few they've signed up. We haven't met yet.
I was gonna say I haven't met all of them.
Yeah.
You have meetings and stuff?
Yep. In the winters. In the wintertime.
In the winter, okay.
Yep. In the wintertime, we have the meetings, monthly meetings.
Nice.
Just to talk about things that we could be doing during the
Do a little
winter
quilting,
months.
maybe? I'm just
No,
kidding.
no
I'm
quilting.
kidding.
You sexist.
That was sexist,
I'm out.
wasn't it?
You just,
I'm not
you just
saying-
me
I'm
too'd
not-
everybody.
Tank.
You
Bad
just me too'd everybody.
I did, didn't I?
I'm not a girly girl.
I'm just fucking
Isn't
up
that why we
everybody right
ride
now. I'm sorry about
motorcycles?
that.
Yeah, because we're
'Cause
not,
we're not
girly
girly
girls.
I mean, I can do the whole makeup face and
Oh, I
be a
can
girly
too.
girl, but
Nails done, I see that.
Not
I
me.
painted them last night while I was sitting at the bar.
Did you use nail polish or marker?
Nail polish.
Well, I didn't know what
should've,
girly girls used, like auto paint or something.
but I pick it off,
what?
and girly girls don't pick it off.
I work in hospice,
with
so I don't
anxiety,
do all that.
Dead people.
No,
Well,
not dead
soon to be
people.
dead
Almost,
people.
yeah.
On
End of
their
life
way.
people.
She's helping them along. That's actually very altruistic work. I don't. It's real tough, you get your client and you meet them and then you don't have a client anymore.
I know a
Yep.
dude whose wife worked in hospice, and they have a thing called the what do they call it? The death pack. It's where like they give them drugs where they know they're gonna die, and they just want to keep them comfortable. Air quotes.
The morphine under the tongue.
Yeah, the hardcore shit.
Or in the side of the mouth.
Yeah.
I'm like, why can't they call it something better? You like the final countdown, or like the send off.
That would be exciting.
Yeah.
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 The last hoorah.
Play like Stairway to Heaven in the background or
I'm
something.
serious, man. Like some of these old people, like, they do everything possible to keep them alive, man. Just fucking load them up with heroin. What's going to happen? Send them off the right way. That's all I want
die
to
of
do.
Well, we're a messed up society. Think about all the money we put into like executing somebody. They got all this money. We got all the drugs we're going to put in the cocktail, and then it's going to take us. No. Bullets don't cost a lot of money. They're going to die. What does it matter how you kill them? Find a room, it's got tile all over the place, a little drain in the middle. Boom, done. Because I had a lot.
KY jelly. When you need to stick the pole in the hole.
It was very nice. That was good. KY is never going to touch us now.
No. We just lost all our corporate sponsors that we don't have.
If we would have had videos of actually
like 6
using
people
it on the
watching
pole
this.
to put it
I
in
know.
the
I
hole.
think we have 7. Actually, somebody did. They chimed in a couple weeks back and said, "I'm your 8th listener, your 7th listener."
We
We
appreciate
have more
it.
than that.
Yeah, we're almost a big deal
Yeah.
Almost.
in Janesville,
Hey.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, you guys got have that page.
We do have that page.
That page,
Yeah, we do
yes.
have that page.
Yep,
Are you on that page?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Liked.
Yeah.
Past tense. But
Oh,
yeah,
I'm gonna watch some more.
okay. Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, tell
have
your
it.
friends about us.
Yeah, tell
I
your
don't
friends.
have Instagram, but I created
Dude,
an
I'm
account.
all about the Instagram.
And we're actually, that's our largest vehicle, I think. For,
Yeah, I
for
love
getting the word
Instagram.
out.
Fuck yeah. It's nothing but like pictures.
Yeah, it's
And
nobody like
videos.
taking a video of them like going to the bathroom or making a duck base over their dinner. Or,
No, that's there. It's just there's
but
not
fa-
giant posts
Yeah, but
like
it's
talking
better.
about politics or like
yeah,
today I went to the salon. None of that shit. It's just pictures of.
Girl and I ride.
oh, I
What's
thought
that?
you were a silent partner. Now you got to come in.
Saying I'm a girly girl and I ride.
Oh, okay.
She got beautiful nails.
You're not 100% girly girl.
Most of it though.
I'd say you're probably
Bling.
you're probably
Some of us are material
75%.
girls living in a material world, and that's all there is to it.
Wow.
Others are
But
not.
I'm not high maintenance.
No.
No.
Oh, I sure in the hell am. You got to treat me to a good time if you want to see this body. Anyways. Yeah.
I got nothing, man.
You all right?
No, I'm fine.
I was gonna
I'm
say we don't
fine.
have the crowd, but we got the poll.
We do have the poll.
It'll cost you. Anyways.
Anyways, yeah. So we actually watched an episode and they're still here. So
Who? Them?
yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Nobody should listen to this.
Why?
I don't know. Dribble. It's
I think
dribble.
it's funny.
We're the only show like it on
We are.
Bikers.
Ain't gonna
We are.
see another one like it.
You guys want to talk about club protocol?
No,
Anyways,
we're not going to talk about Club Protocol. No.
Did you hear about those guys? Yeah, those guys. Anyways,
Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear about this with the Mongols? No, don't care.
KY Jelly. For those, wow, you just dropped the name. Can't do that. Get in trouble. Anyways,
Well, it was all over the news.
yeah, I know it was. Anyways,
I have no problem.
I don't watch TV. Hence the reason.
I
I don't
me
either,
neither.
but it was still all over the biker news.
the biker news.
Yeah.
Nah.
If you follow Hollywood from Insane Throttle News or HarleyLiberty.com, which pretty much is the guy that got us going.
Yeah, I mean, I
So
used
blame him, okay?
to. It's Hollywood's fault.
Not this Hollywood, but the real
Yeah,
Hollywood.
different. Not Amy Wood, but fucking
Not
Hollywood.
Amy Wood, right? You're
There you go,
Amy
Amy
now.
Wood.
It's only $10 to get a new patch. We should probably order that. Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. And if you
wanna talk
think I'm a
about-
racist, fight me in the comments.
Wow.
Well, you already said I was before.
Yeah, you are a racist.
Oh, yeah, because what was my favorite holiday?
9/11.
It's not, but he likes to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and what do you feel about Softails?
I have one.
The bike, not
Exactly.
I have one.
Exactly.
You want to make your point about that? You want to?
Soft tails are good for women. I think because a lot of dudes, they always try to get their ladies to get on Sportsters first. And I think that's a mistake.
I've had a Sportster.
Yeah, for about a minute.
I had it less than a year.
That's the normal
It pissed
thing. Go
me
ahead.
off, and I got rid of it.
How did it piss you off?
Just parts were flying off from it. Gas cap came
Gas
off.
cap.
Going down the highway. No.
Well, you got to turn them tight.
Well, it was tight.
Oh, okay.
Well, a man's hand tight.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Sexist again.
you're the one who said it.
Sexist
I'm gonna go
again.
there. I didn't mean anything by it.
I know.
Anyways, you're talking. So Softails are.
So here's the thing. Like Sportsters, their frame is more straight. Meaning, like, the height of the handlebars is more in line with the seat. As where a Softail dips in. So you
Yep.
sit more in the motorcycle.
Which you would
well,
think
that
would be more suited to a guy because he's got a package.
We have a
kicking it
package.
first.
Ours is just up higher.
You don't lay on the bike. Well, you might.
I do.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But see, with the lower seat height, it's better for people with shorter legs, and most women are shorter than men. Therefore, I say a Softail is the perfect bike for a woman to learn how to ride on, because it's typically a lower ride height,
What did Harley
and
have
that's
us riding?
usually the biggest thing.
500s, probably.
I don't even think they make those things anymore.
I don't know. There was
The Street 500.
The street bikes.
She was just
Fuck those
asking
things.
what,
What
Harley
Harley?
had them ride in the class.
Oh, yeah, those have been Street 500.
Well,
Street
they used to be, I think, Buell Blasts.
Buell Blasts.
Yeah, and then they went to the Street 500 and stuff. I don't know. I got my license the old-fashioned way. I went to the DMV and just rode around with fucking somebody yelling at me in my helmet.
Dirty as much, man.
Yeah.
I am.
I think it's creepy when people follow me, so I couldn't do that.
I don't even care.
Long story short, he thinks the Softail is a chick's bike.
I didn't think it's a chick's bike. I think
not
it's
gonna
good
You
lie.
for
said
women.
it in an
I was gonna
episode. And then
I
you,
did say
and
it
then
in
you
an
caught
episode.
yourself.
First of all, I drink a lot. That's what we need to. That's what we need to get across.
Excuses.
No,
Well,
it is
we've
what it
been
is.
carrying this joke for a while, so
Well, I have a
We're gonna
mine.
keep going.
we sure are.
Mine is a Softail standard, and I bagged it out, and I have 12-inch apes on it, and
Nice.
yeah, it's really in a
I think
solo
Doc's
seat.
wife Rosa rides a Softail.
Yep,
standard,
her
too.
bike is identical to mine.
Identical. That's two.
Yep.
So you have the same apes on it too?
I don't know. I haven't seen her bike in a long time.
Rose's apes are pretty high.
I have
But
a
that's two
2011
women.
Heritage
And she's
Softail.
got a, yep,
The right
Heritage Softail. Our silent partner over here.
He knows I'm riding my Softail today, and it's out here on the side of the building.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's strange.
Fuck you.
I appreciate you letting me borrow it though. My Road King's
You
broken.
didn't seem to complain then, did you?
Nope, it's a fantastic
Because it's
motorcycle.
comfortable as hell to ride
I think it's
on.
great.
They are very comfortable.
Yeah, I've got a Heritage myself. It's a 94, it's an Evo, so
I think the Softails can bring this country back together. I think it'll bring us all back together. We should all ride Softails.
Tank 2024 for president.
Everybody gets a free
A
Softail.
Softail for everyone.
A Softail for
yeah.
a Softail in every garage.
Got
Every
my vote.
garage. Go with the Softail standard.
But a
though.
hardtail in every bedroom. Anyways, KY
KY
jelly
jelly, that's right.
for when you need to stick the pole in the hole.
Wow, as you can see, you know, Dirty so famously coined it many, many episodes ago that we're sort of like the turd that floats around the toilet bowl for a while. We're just kind of waiting for it to go down, you know. We never really kind of flush all the way. It just sort of floats around in the bowl for a while. So that's our podcast. I mean, that's kind of what we do here.
Self-deprecation.
Well, if you can't poke fun at yourself,
Well,
you know, I don't know what to tell you there. What message do you have for new female riders who are thinking about taking
well,
the
how about any
plunge?
female
Sorry.
out there that's like thinking about getting into motorcycles? What's the best avenue to take? Is it looking for a women's group like this, or
Yes.
okay?
And be confident in yourself and your
Just
skills.
do it. Mm-hmm. Just do it. Don't hesitate. Don't think about it. Don't just get out there
do
and
it.
do
Yeah.
it. That's what I did. Mm-hmm. I just
let it get in
decided.
your head.
Yes. Don't let it get in your head.
That's good advice for anybody riding a motorcycle.
Yep.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know how many. I mean, I've had different women in my past like talk to. Oh, I want to get into bikes. I'm like, yeah, you should. Well, I want to get a smaller one or whatever. I'm like, yeah, we got to bench press it. You just got to balance it, and trust me, your body takes over. You almost do it automatically.
And,
Yep.
and it doesn't really matter how fast it is because you've got a throttle and you can
Yeah.
control the throttle.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can kill yourself on a moped just as easily as a
Damn
Hayabusa.
right you
Or
can.
even in a car.
That was one of my fears,
you're
is
walking
having a
across the
heavier
street.
bike, and
Yep.
so I bought mine for gas mileage because I work so far away. But having the lighter bike, I think between me and my bike together, we don't even crest 450 pounds. I'll tell you, having the lighter bike, it's really nice for like if you want to sit there and bob and weave and you know
Yeah.
fuck around on your bike and play a little, but. Other than that, it's horrible because when you're on the expressway and you're going past a semi, well, you better hope that your arms are in shape because it will suck you right underneath it. I don't know how many times I have literally been on the highway and it takes me because I'm so light and
You're on a heavier bike, you don't experience it that
No,
much. But
you
do
don't.
experience it.
Yep.
yeah, and I've
You
I've
you
seen it.
experience that tailwind. Trust me.
Oh, you get, you know, oh, I know, like, you know, go travel 39 down, you know, down south through Illinois through the plains when it's flat and you're playing with the big trucks and you get a crosswind 35 miles an hour
Yep.
and you're like this, you know, you can reach your hand and
Sideways.
touch the ground.
Yep.
And it feels normal because that's where the bike wants to be, you know?
Yep.
But, yeah, what's the fastest you've gone on a bike now?
Oh my god!
130.
Allegedly 130.
130.
On a closed course.
Got yelled at by my kid too because she was behind me and she's like, "You lost me and you're going too fast and you didn't have a helmet." And I'm like, I just wanted to
I'm
see
only-
what you
Okay,
do.
Mom.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm
Your
only did
kids turn
85.
into your parents.
I've only did 85.
85?
Highest on the interstate.
Yeah, that's fine, you know, I mean, that's what you're comfortable with.
Yep.
I just
Oh, I
wanted to
could have
see
went a
how
little
fast.
higher, but
What's
We
the
always
fastest
do.
you've
I
ever
didn't want to
been on a
lose
bike?
the guys.
I don't know, the speedometer cuts out, and then I don't see what, it cuts out at 120, and then I've, you know, I throttle out, and then, I let go of the throttle, and then, after a little bit, then the speedometer starts going down again. So.
I'm scared of this death wobble that people talk about when you go high speed.
You don't have one on a crotch rocket like that. Or a sport bike.
I know I feel like I'm a hovercraft sometimes when I'm going a little too fast.
Well, yeah. I mean, so I came from the sport bike world, sort of, kind of. And with sport bikes, typically the faster you go, the more stable you are, because they're actually almost designed to go fast.
Well, they're a gyroscope, basically. Physics.
Yes. Anyways, and it's like...
Science, bitches.
Science. It's a learning educational program.
It's my Jesse Pinkman, sorry.
It's okay. Anyways, so the faster you go, usually the more stable you are, and then once you start getting... Like, I had a Honda Superhawk, and it would get like a little bit of a wobble in it around the 160-ish area, allegedly. And like you could put a stabilizer on the front of the bike, and that would help out a lot. A lot of it's tires. When it comes to rockets, a lot of it's tires. The better the tire you have, the more stable that thing is. That thing will be a fucking laser pointer.
Yeah, you want to get Z-rated tires.
Oh yeah, the best tire. And that's like the biggest thing. Like everybody like talks about, what tire should I get for my motorcycle? And I'm like, dude, get the best fucking tires you can afford.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're on a rocket and you plan on going fucking subsonic. You know, don't fuck around with race takeoffs, fucking retard. You know, but they're cheap. Yeah, but you're gonna die. So there's a tire that's been heated up to the point where they're like, yeah, we can't use this anymore, throw it away. Well, we could sell it to cheap asses. Okay, cool. But yeah, tires.
Tires.
That'll be our sponsor next week. Tires, they're good.
Well, that's like any biker Facebook page you go onto. You start talking about tires or oil. Like,
Yeah.
which oil do you put in? Like, and then you get arguments. You get into flame wars,
Yep.
over tires and oil, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Just stop it. I don't know. Run when you're running. I mean, it's all dinosaur, I mean, what the hell? Make sure it's fresh. How's that?
Yeah, like I spent a few $100s on this bike that I just got just to keep it so it will be stable at high speeds. I think a lot of people just overlook that, especially, nowadays. I mean, the average speed limit's 70 on the highway. So, I mean, let's be realistic. 80 is about what everybody's cruising at.
Yep. Or more. I usually find a car that's freaking zipping along I-39 and I follow them, and typically I'm looking down and I'm doing like 95. So these.
It's always good to get your speeder running up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I do. I just find whatever car wants to get where they're going fastest, and
What
I
you're
follow
doing,
them.
you're using them as bear meat.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to hit the deer, so I'll let them.
My speedometer on the Softail hasn't worked
Also,
in well
the
over a
cops
year,
will go after
so.
them before they'll go after you.
I heard that cops don't like going after motorcycles, crotch rocket motorcycles, because they can't catch them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way.
I don't want to test that theory because I'd rather stay on the good side of the
No,
law.
I mean,
but-
the cop's sitting on the side of the road. He's, maybe leaning against another car. He's got him pulled over. Your ass flies by him at 140 miles an hour.
There's
By the
no
time
way.
he gets in the car,
You're gonna be
starts it up,
gone.
and gets going, you're in another state. You're gone.
Yep.
So,
True.
yeah, that's why they don't. It just doesn't make sense, And, in a pack, they generally leave us alone. If anything, a cop will come by and it'll go, asking us
slow
to
it
slow
down.
it down.
Yep.
I've had a couple of them that are like
That was
this
almost
to
the
me, and I'm
Hitler sign you
like,
just did.
I've had
Everybody
it.
on YouTube just got
I've had one do that to me, and I was in my
Wow.
blazer. He's going like this. Whoops.
sorry.
Was okay. Yeah, it was close, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, here you with the Nazi shit now. What the
Oh,
hell?
it's okay. I'm just goofing around. It comes by and he's like, slow it down, slow it down. Yeah, okay.
I just went like this, all right? I didn't do what you were doing there.
I know, it's a joke.
Yeah.
I try to keep it light.
Uh-huh.
Nobody's listening right
Nobody's listening anyway. That's
now.
great.
Statistics say that they don't listen past like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's 12 to 15, is
Yeah.
when they jump out. So.
Yeah. And we're going almost to 40, so.
Yeah, look at that.
It's like my mom and like one other person.
Your mom watches to the end, man.
To the fucking end, to the credits.
Yeah, I know, because we've thrown stuff in there just to see if somebody's listening.
This is why they
Oh, and
won't
she's
know.
right on top of it, man. People like it with recipes. They like it when we talk about food and recipes, but we're not going to do that with you.
No,
But I
Because
like
that would be
food.
sexist. But
I
why?
love
Look at me. I love food. I'm a large man. But I'm not going to imply that, like, you know, because you're ladies, you have to be making sandwiches in the kitchen, because that would be wrong.
Right.
So when
Because
you're
I
making
was a
sandwiches
professional
in the
chef for
kitchen.
20 years, so.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, we'll find out how you are on Saturday with the chicken challenge.
Rather not be on the cooking side. I'll be on the eating side.
The eating side?
Yes.
Do you cook?
KY jelly.
I can
For when-
cook. Do I want to cook? No. I quit that when my kids were not appreciative of what I was cooking years ago when they were still kids, and now they're adults. So
Well, the COVID caused a
don't have to.
huge resurgence of people actually going to the supermarket and buying food to cook.
amazing. I know how to cook. I've been told I'm a great cook. I just
You
don't
choose
do
not
it.
to.
I choose not to anymore.
Okay.
I have no little kids to worry about.
So much for the recipes on the Biker's Lifestyle.
Damn it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Tater tot casserole. That's everybody's got their
What-
own recipe
what?
for that.
Yep.
carrot
I
top?
wonder how
Tater tot.
Tater tot?
Heck yes.
And then there's also mac salad.
So,
I make some pretty good mac salad.
I like mac salad. Now you're talking food.
I've
I'm
been known to
hungry.
put some hot dogs between my beach wind jugs. So.
Hey, hot dogs.
Seriously,
can be
put them in a
delicacy.
packet, and then you do about 20 miles, and then they're hot enough. You get buns out of your saddlebag. You got lunch.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's not too bad.
Cook
you
it
know,
on
do
your
with the Evo, it
exhaust.
tastes like exhaust and oil. You know, it's all right. That's part of the flavor profile.
Okay.
The flavor profile. Yeah, we have an open house this weekend, by the way.
Okay.
Open by invitation only, but we are doing a chicken challenge. This is when Dirty's going to cook the world's famous chicken. He's the best chicken cook in the world.
So we get to taste what's getting cooked.
Yes.
oh yeah, it's people are the judge.
So, 7 o'clock we're open, but 8 o'clock is when the chicken's required to be in the said containers for people to consume. And you will be voting, so please, ladies, stop on by. We'd love to see you.
Okay.
It's always a fun time here at the clubhouse, as you
Oh, I
all
know. I know.
Yeah, we had one of your riders here last year. She was a little crazy.
Cece.
CC.
Oh! I didn't have to saw it. Wow. No shit, right? Wow.
She's no longer a stiletto.
No.
CC's out bad.
CC's out bad. All right, well. Okay then. Well, I'm really fucking putting my foot in my... The only time I open my mouth in this episode is to change Pete.
What do the cops do when you come by? No.
I know yesterday we were going out to bike night in Orfordville last night, so we're
You
charging
guys went
up.
out there?
What's that?
You guys went out there? We were out there.
Yeah, we were out there.
Not
we
I
must
work too much.
still left before you guys showed up there.
I wasn't
We
out
were
there.
there.
I
We
made
watched you
brats.
leave. We were eating
Yeah,
pizza.
they were there.
Oh,
we were there
I didn't
eating
even
pizza.
see you guys.
Yeah, but anyway, we go up charging up Rockport Road, and I'm on my Softail, which has got straight pipes, so it's loud as fuck. And so I don't know how fast I'm going because I don't have a speedometer that works on the bike. So I'm charging up the hill, and a couple of the club members are right behind me, and the cops right there, and I'm like. So I slow down, and he gets in behind us, and club brother yells over at me, "We're getting pulled over. I'm holding you responsible." Yeah, well, but he left us alone.
So when if the police were to pull a club over that was riding, do we all get pulled over then? Is that how that works?
No, just the last guy.
Oh, well,
Just the last guy?
Sure, he's the one they'll catch.
Well, typically, if one gets pulled over, everybody stops.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
out of respect for the other members, you
Yeah,
would think.
that's typical.
Because
I mean,
you're riding in a pack.
Well, right. It's that's sort of the whole thing when it comes to like MCs when they're riding in a pack. It's like you're all just one bike,
Right.
more or less. Like that's why we ride side by side. So if this guy dips out or starts having a problem, this guy knows about it, and then you're always looking in your rearview mirror, making sure that everybody's good. I mean, that's just how it typically works. But yeah, if one of our guys gets pulled over, we're all gonna stop. And that's usually why cops don't fuck with packs, especially when it comes to clubs, because he knows you're not pulling one dude over, you're pulling
Right.
however many fucking over.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we're all stopping. Whether you likes it or not. That's just how it is.
It's respect for your brothers, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're never going to leave a guy on the side of the road.
It's just how it works.
That's just how it works.
Right on. Well,
And that's
lady,
how a man ended up a bitch on the back of my bike. He broke down and I wouldn't give up my motorcycle. I was
Oh.
like, well, I'm not
Continue.
leaving you. I was like, however, you can jump on the back and I'll get you where you got to go so we can fix your bike. That's how that went. So that's how a man
Did you
ended
two
up.
date or?
Hell no. Actually, that guy.
Well, you know, sometimes. You know, I mean,
that guy's dating my oldest daughter.
Oh, that's not too awkward, is it? Huh?
And maybe for him, I didn't care as long as he wasn't riding my bike.
So wait a second. This is on the Ninja?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, my wife.
How did he hold on?
Yeah.
This was last year.
You
That's a
would
really
ask
good
that.
question, you know?
That's why I asked it.
I think he squeezed with his knees because he didn't want to, like, hold me. I don't know. It was an awkward situation. Kind of like
Well-
his mother-in-law.
That's true. Because I'm like thinking to myself, like, so every single sport bike, the seat on the back is much higher than a seat on the bottom.
It really is. It is so
Most
uncomfortable.
women are shorter than most men.
And he's a
So
lot
if he were
taller
to
than
naturally
me.
put his hands
That would kind of put him in line
forward
with your
forward,
package.
I'm just
You
saying.
coined earlier.
I'm like, how would you hold on? There's only one
I'm
natural
pretty
way
sure
to do
that's
it.
what it was. It was like legs clenched and squeezing to my hips.
Well, I guess if you
essentially.
popped some wheelies, you would have had no choice, huh?
You know, I
Are
don't
you
know
a
how to
wheelie
do that.
popper?
I want to be.
Oh, we could show you. It's
I'm
not hard. It's
game.
real
Let's
easy.
do this.
Yeah.
That is my goal for this year. I want to learn how to pop a wheel.
Well, hell, let's
No
get out.
shit, we fucking
now.
do that
right out front.
today. You know, nay.
Yeah, don't even have to ask. You know? We're all over it. Do you have any questions for us?
I don't.
Usually they don't. No,
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Usually we don't even ask.
we did once. Yeah,
To who?
Gopher and Oli, but they're really super.
They smoke a lot of
Yeah,
fucking
they do.
weed,
They do.
allegedly. Because we're in Wisconsin and it's not legal yet, but
I don't know anything
Oli,
about all
you
that.
said?
yeah. Yeah.
I know Oli. He's
We
my
all
neighbor.
know Oli.
Everybody knows them.
Yeah, we used to live real close to him.
So speaking of Oli, you guys ever had any experience with aliens
And
or
Bigfoot?
UFOs or Bigfoot or?
No.
Good.
But if you want to bring the subject up, he's your man to talk to.
That's right.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. But just remember what you're doing and who you're asking, and give yourself some time.
Okay.
Don't ask about the lizard people.
Oh my.
Oh, it's a real thing.
Oh, it's a real thing.
It's real.
This episode brought to you by QAnon. QAnon.
and KY.
We know who the real president is. What?
And KY.
Yeah.
We
KY.
know who the real president is. Oh, God damn it. There you went political. What the hell? We weren't supposed to do
I
that.
don't even care.
Well, I know you don't care. I've
No.
known that as long as I've known you. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, that motherfucker didn't care.
We just do what we do, and if people like it, they like it. If they hate it, they hate it. I don't care. I start wars on the internet all the time because of that. Well, it's
Yeah.
true. It's, you know, if you don't follow me, I'm not going to follow you. I don't fucking care, dude. You know?
Yeah, he's a veteran of Facebook jail.
Oh my god, I'm like a fucking.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, dude, I'm like 30 days now. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, big band time. Yeah.
Yep.
Next it'll be you're done.
I'm a repeat offender.
Repeat offender. He's a
Repeat
recidivist.
offender. Yeah, yeah.
A Facebook recidivist.
I can't do anything on there. That's why I'll go on Instagram because they don't seem to care about my
But they
antics.
own them.
I know, it's weird. It's the same company, yeah.
Man.
As we put this on YouTube
Yeah, right.
and Spotify.
Which are owned by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up, huh?
Wrap it up, man.
Well, ladies, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Gigi as well, who spoke a couple times but stayed off into the background. It was a pleasure talking to you, and keep doing what you're doing. It's glad to see that women are empowered enough to
Oh, yeah.
get out there and ride. You know, it's always encouraging to see that. You know, like I said, my I don't want to call her my old lady because she hates that, but she rides as well. But she prefers to be on the back of my bike. But she's in Florida right now, so.
Lucky.
Lucky.
I know.
You know,
I
when
don't know
I
how lucky that is. It's summer.
Bring the
hotter
beach
up here
back.
than it is down there.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what she's been telling me. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Might be nice.
But then I'm talking to her. She could like sit in an oven and it would be fine to her.
And then
I
it's
be
an
dripping
oven
sweat.
outside. Same. It's an oven outside, and I'm thankful for being in here.
She loves it. I'm like, Mr. Air Conditioning religious person. Like, turn it down. What do you mean? It's 63. It's so hot in here. But not her.
You like it cool? You like it crisp?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Good.
I do. Anyway, once again, thank you very much, ladies, for showing up and telling us all about Stilettos on Steel.
Yep.
Yep.
And like I said, 22 countries, 104 or 22 states, 104 chapters. Are you in any European countries yet?
I do not know.
Okay.
Maybe
I
we
haven't
should be. I'll move to Europe.
Go start a chapter there,
I
right?
could.
What country would you go to in Europe? Because we have international listeners.
We do, actually.
We actually, our demographic is women in the 49 to 55-year-old range in Canada.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's very true.
Mm-hmm.
But we have people in New Zealand, Australia, Nigeria, South Africa, Germany.
We are banned in
Scotland,
Denmark,
Wales.
though.
We're banned in Denmark, yes.
It's true.
How did that happen? What'd you do?
Our intro apparently is copyrighted in Denmark.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we got that going for us.
We can't. Yeah. What country would you go to specifically?
Croatia.
Croatia.
It's where my grandfather was born and raised, the original Croatia.
Oh,
But I would go there only because I found lots of pictures and it has some beautiful,
They got a whole different alphabet there.
beautiful scenery and just amazing places, waterfalls, hidden waterfalls, lagoons. And I'm like, yeah, if I could just jump on my motorcycle and ride to all these different beautiful places that I see,
Right on.
that's where I'd go.
I'd probably go to Ireland, Norway.
Sure.
'Cause I'm Irish, I'm Norwegian, I'm German,
I'm a
I'm
German
Indian.
Swede.
I'm
I
Indian.
got a
I'm,
real hard head.
I'm Irish, Norwegian, and French. So,
And there we go, huh?
my sister-in-law did go to Ireland.
and I have all the magazines for my AK are from Croatia. So, you know, it's a small world after all.
Thank God nobody's listening. They're finding all sorts of things about
Well, the Croatian magazines for the AKs have a last bolt hold or a last round bolt hold open.
Ah.
So when she
Okay,
said
then.
Croatia, I was like, oh, really? Well,
I know things about Croatia.
I know things about Croatia. I'm worldly.
The more you know, huh?
The more you know.
Well, again, it takes us a while to wrap up sometimes.
That's all
as
right.
you can see, but ladies, thank you much for coming in. Make sure you come to the open house this weekend. We'll see you in the strip poker run, and we see you guys all the time anyway. So,
Yeah.
like I said, Amy's the one who got us to put the stripper pole up back there.
Yeah.
But just remember this: the most dangerous nut in your motorcycles, most dangerous part in your motorcycle.
KY jelly.
See, yeah, don't eat it. Fries the brain.
No, you can eat it.
Yeah.
No, it's digestible.
Oh,
You can eat it.
I don't want to know how you know that.
Then I want it flavored.
The most dangerous part in your motorcycle is the nut that connects the seat to the handlebars. Peace.
You can eat KY jelly. I'm just saying.
Said
I'm
you
not
can
judging.
eat KY jelly.
I didn't eat it. I'm just saying.
Oh, my
boy.
Lord.
Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
Stretch.